crack with black CA glue as it continued to pour out the bottom. So there is a hole that's not going to get filled because it's just going to go through. Well, I cannot, I mean, I say we both kind of won at this, but it's um, in honor of Crowbar's teaching last month. I tried a little dye, got me some purple, just multi-purpose. Can put a votive in there with a candle, take the candle out, chapstick, toothpicks, whatever. So I did that. I made purple one, and this was I used wipe on poly as a finish, and then here's another one. This is was black, sanded back, and then red added. But I used high friction polish on this one, and I think maybe that's why I got a better shine on it. Same concept. But then these two here, I mean, they're all the same. But I watched a video on this guy took some stainless steel wool, stainless steel wool, put vinegar in the jar, and first guy I watched didn't say anything about keeping the lid off for the fumes to escape. Second video I watched it take the lid off. But this is a piece of mahogany, and it made it look like it's charred. I really like that. I mean, I sanded it back. The more coats you put on it, the darker it is, and so the uglier it is. But so I sanded it back quite a bit. And then this one is a piece of ash that I used the stainless steel or steel wool and vinegar solution on. I had something else at home too that called it an attention getter. One end was totally different color. I mean, every wood you use, totally different color comes out of it. And I just thought, how cool. And I mean, it's once you seal it, it's permanent. So I thought that was a pretty. So vinegar turn it all darker. Yeah. I think it's the vinegar causes the steel wool to rust. So I mean, I don't know how it works, but it's when it oxidizes or something like that. It just at first when they showed the video, it showed that like an instant change. Mine wasn't instant. Mine was, 5-10 minutes, and the longer I let it sit, the darker it got. So, but I thought it was really cool. Cheap. Did you try it? What happened? So what happened? So you add iron or reacts with tannic acid removed. Correct. Cool. What you can do is you can use while it's still before you seal it or anything, it'll wash off. So I mean, but it stop. It'll stop. I don't know. I didn't try that, but I just got out the sanding. This got brushed a couple times. I thought it was pretty cool. Better than me catching the place on fire. So, me and a torch.
Fair enough.
Chris Jones from Champaign, North America. So I haven't been turning too much in the past month, but the symposium I ended up getting some mini hollowing tools from Corinne McClough. And so I did do a few little mini hollow forms. So these are both out of walnut and then just some friction polish on those. So pretty happy with those. It's kind of fun doing some small stuff. I mean, I have a mini lathe, so it's good to do small stuff on. I can't do big things. And so I did a few other smaller shapes. So I've got this is just a little egg, and then I hollowed it out, and I used the jam chuck or the donut chuck that I brought in last week to do this. And so it's I'm glad that I can use it again, multi-purpose. So there's no finish on this yet. It's actually still a little wet, so I'll wait for it to dry. and then I'll probably end up using a wood burner to like draw in some cracks and stuff. But and then I've got three other like egg shapes that I did for whatever reason. I was doing a bunch of egg shapes because they're quick and easy. But then these I carved. So two of them look like shells. Same kind of. It's really easy. You just take a Dremel bit and then just go through it. But the one has two kind of swirls and the other one has three. But otherwise they look pretty similar. And then the other one's just kind of a random pattern. So kind of fun. I'm not done with them yet, but just kind of showing. And then I had a friend that had a pear tree go down, so I got some wood. Hadn't worked with green wood in a while, and I was like, this piece had some cool like spalting in half of it. So I was like, I'm gonna do a vessel, and I went too thin, or like in turning it around, and then there were some cracks that I tried like sealing up, and then in remounting it, it wasn't all the way true. And so I've got some holes in there that weren't intentional. But I figured I'd just bring that in because it had been a while since I had ruined a piece, and I think I might eventually try and fix it somehow. But it's probably way too much work for what it's worth. But it was kind of fun, kind of very annoying and sad when you get to spend all that time and then you go through and there were probably some four-letter words that were mentioned. But yeah, so that's what I got.
Right, little challenge.
Yep. Yep. Hi everyone, Sid from Champaign. It's first off, it's my last in-person meeting. I tried fishing at grad school, Thursday, was out in New Jersey next week, so it's been a pleasure. I mean, like on legacy. That was a nice way to get released. So Jonas. Happy Jonas. Yes, happy Jonas. So my wife needed some gifts for a friends committee, so try turning a little small cherry bowl. Show us. And hopefully it's gone. Camera. Yes.